Hello everybody and welcome back to Endgame of Devil, the cross between a Luck Be a Landlord style drafting game and an auto battler roguelike that we're going to be popping into here today. We're going to be checking out level 2, which has every 5 turns, the highest attack minion we have on the board gets a -1 attack penalty. We'll have to keep that in mind. There's also a little bit more health, but I like that the difficulty increases as we get higher and higher are different, and it's not just stacking the same stuff. So we will keep that in mind as we make our build here today. As far as what we've got going, we've got a couple skeletons that shoot from a range and they have a chance to crit. Deal 1, cooldown 1, deal a Shadow Ball if there are at least 2 dolls on the board. Shadow Ball is a long-range damaging missile, does 1 damage. I'll say sure. So it's not anything yet. But we'll get another doll, right? Like, we'll find one. We could try and go for, like, a burst worm or something. Oh, my God. This is so good to get so early. But I did a build that was so focused on that already that I don't want to do that, basically. I'll just grab another skeleton archer. So we got, like, if we get some kind of a critical boost or something from a relic, that'll help us there. Cooldown 2, deal a Death Blast. I'll just take it, sure. Death Blast is a damaging circle around them. We're trying to kill all of these soldiers. We automatically place our units on the board. All of that jazz. Okay, damage dealt up by 3 from a fireball. Okay. I'll grab that. Since we're still kind of in the realm of, like, figuring out what we're doing, we could grab a giant rat just in case we get, like, a bunch of giant rats as our whole thing. Like, just a straightforward rat blast build. Sounds kind of fun. This guy takes 1 extra damage from all sources, but he has a little bit more health. Don't mind that. Okay, so the rat got the minus attack, you son of a gun. Did anybody else get a minus attack? We just grabbed that rat and he got the penalty. You suck, man. Phantom Sword, after 8 turns, all nearby minions get a +1 attack buff. I feel like that's not a bad call to try and counteract this a little bit. Cooldown 1, remove all nearby burst worms. I could. I'm going to go for 1 more reroll. Bugbear, cooldown 4, deal a crit. 1 crit, and a crit is a 50% chance of doubling the attack, but it sounds like it deals the crit. Like, for sure, maybe? We used him, we had him the other day, but we didn't, I wouldn't say we used him, right? Alright, we have so many removals that I'm just going to start grabbing stuff anyways. I'm not going to skip right now while we have empty spaces on the board. Oh, man. Click to remove this treasure and copy 1 specific minion without inheriting its attack. Obviously, like, I could do that for the doll. I'm going to grab it. I'm not going to use it yet. But we'll get to know that eventually... Eventually... we will be able to dupe the first, like, really cool thing that I see. And I kind of like having that on the board. Nearby Murloc will deal an AoE. We don't have any Murloc right now. Certainly is a thing we could do. I guess I'll take another Burst Worm. Good God. Because the thing is, when we remove them, they're going to give us value of some kind. That value is going to be a poison. Deal a Fireball, Shadow Ball, and then self-remove. Like, this would be cool if it didn't remove itself. I'll go for the doll so we can get our synergy going now. So if there's at least 2 dolls on the board, deal a Shadow Ball every single turn. So that's a pretty big deal already. The fact that it does an ability every turn, that is innately good as it stands. If you get the Treant in 18 turns, he might turn into a Poison Treant, or he turns into an Ancient Treant and I remove him. Either he's the Poison Treant and maybe we're going to be doing something with these worms by then. I'm not sure yet. Or we get the Ancient Treant and we remove him and we gain 2 free refreshes, 2 free rerolls. Which It's kind of a win-win. Cooldown 2, deal a random fireball. We do have a fireball boost. So, like, right now, the theme is sort of a lot of cooldown casts. So I know generate a toxic fog per nearby minion removal. There's obviously something around that, but I'm not sure how I feel about it right now. Let's see. Has this penalty gone a second time? I don't think so. Like, the other thing is we are... Ooh, 2 more Shadow Ball will be dealt by the doll. It seems really, really good. Do I just want to dupe a doll? Cooldown 8, generate and accelerate. Can't reduce it to 0, so, like, it doesn't help with the dolls. Guess I'll just go for the Poison Imp. Do we want to make, just, like, dupe a doll? Dupe a doll now? We certainly could. Look at that. Okay. If we get a way to improve that, another Fire Imp, because Fireball does 2 damage, but it's going to do up to actually 5. We still have empty spaces. Oh, no. Remove all nearby Burst Worm. We could get the Giant Rat, but, like, I think that at this point, that's a no-go. What got hit by the minus penalty? That already had 0. I think somebody who got buffed. The highest attack minion. So taking units that have really high attack just as kind of like a bait sounds nice. Like the Homunculus. And then getting rid of him. He'll eat the weakness rune. Damage -1 taken from normal to rare minions. Oh, you son of a man. It's really tough to get him out of here right now. Deal a Fireball, Shadow Ball, then self-remove. It's very good, but... Oh, the Bugbear's been getting destroyed. That's what it is. That checks out. So, just having him as a way to sort of protect us from, like, other things getting a penalty is kind of nice. Cooldown 3, a nature minion on the board gains permanent 2 attack. Okay, so this alone, if we keep a nature... I'll get another doll. If we keep a nature unit on the board, that single-handedly stops the weakness rune. It nullifies the penalty and the buff. So... We need a single nature character who's got high power. Yeah, not the best yet. Critical AoE. You know what? Sure. In fact, if I remove all my natures and you're the one who gets the buff, and also, I guess, technically the penalty... That wouldn't be a situation I'd hate. But we don't have a whole lot going on yet. We need to find a way to buff up these dolls. You're at 3 now. We got a lot of these dinky little spells. Generate 2 Toxic Fog on removal. I'll say sure. This guy is almost ready to, I mean, he's got a ways out yet. All right, here they come. Whoop, 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 whoop. I do love that. Damage taken up by 5 to adventurers who are near Medusa. That's nothing yet. It could be good, but... Damage dealt up by 2 from Shadow Ball. There we go. We shoot out so many of them. Look at the worm. We have 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we have perfect placement. There's 25 pieces or spaces on the board. Okay, that's starting to be something. Okay, I just removed that by that guy so we get the Toxic Fog, which does 2 damage to everything on the board. It's a refresher skip, I think. This is good, but we have done something with it. Okay. Another giant rat. Cooldown 3, all nearby minions gain a permanent +1 attack. I'm going to give it a go. But yeah, like, I should move towards removing the bugbears. And I guess the tree? We don't need to right now. We have empty spaces, and this is about to go. Oh, shoot. Crits deal extra 100%. Crit will definitely do extra damage. Let's do crits do an extra 100%. We'll ramp up that son of a gun. Deal 2 Shadow Ball if no attack was dealt by the gargoyle this turn. That's like, because it's a melee unit. I'll say sure. Doesn't seem fantastic. Damage down from melee attacks. That's actually pretty good for us. So who got the buff? Was it the werewolf? Death Blast, Blood Arrow. Not interested. Hydra, critical AoE. Ooh. Wait, so why do these two both exist? Oh, because one is increased. Gotcha. But, like, I'm going to keep them both because I know that there's some relics that will buff up the others. I know we could keep all of these kind of focused in a little bit more. Going to get rid of the rat, so that doesn't get the buff at the very least. We have 21. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Technically, we could and maybe should remove another. The bugbears ain't bad right now, but I just want to start buffing up these guys that do AoE attacks with this instead. Random gets a fireball. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah, that's pretty good. Another burst worm. I mean, we could. It's basically free, but it's also a nature thing, and it causes some problems. It's portal or nothing. I'm gonna say no. I'll cut my loss on that one. We should have some empty space. Okay, so we got this guy. He also got the plus attack. Click on the treasure to let a specified minion get 2 extra attack. Can be used 4 times. I do like the sound of that. Cooldown 2, do 2 random fireball, self-remove after 4 uses of the ability. I mean, sure. I know there's the permanent guy, but I don't think we need him. Alright, so now it's kind of like I should probably decide which of my nature guys I want to keep. Accelerate could be something, I guess. Come on! One more! Dead! The highest attack minion on the board gets a permanent attack. Yes, sir. Okay. Let us definitely remove the bugbear. What else do we have that's nature still? And we're gonna make up our mind between the werewolf and the hydra. Obviously, the hydra is like higher value right now. It's got the 3. All right, so we're gonna go for the hydra. Gain a refresh per 3 attack. I do wish we had another for you. Guess the werewolf's gone. We don't have the tree out here right now. Where's the tree, man? Might as well take that. I don't have the tree. Yeah, the tree's not out. There we go. He keeps on getting the plus, but you know what? That's actually okay because becomes the highest quality minion on the board after 2. Okay, hold on. That's pretty cool. The highest quality minion on the board is either going to be the Hydra or the Succubus. Both are fine by me, but obviously I want to try and bump this up. Okay. So now you do 11 damage in an AoE. Oh, and you got the buff. Let's go, let's go. Deal 2 Death Blast. We have a lot of removal. We've used ya. Now so nah. Attack +2, deal Thunderstorm. Come on now. I'll take another doll. 22. We definitely have empty space. So what are you copying? Which one? Yes! Went for the Hydra. It's a little bit weird because they're going to be kind of splitting, but oh well. Deal 4 damage to an adventurer. Has a 50% chance of doing another attack. Cooldown ability of all mimics. We could do better. Deal AoE with the Treant or the Ancient Treant. Remove nature, turn into undead. Every 3 turns, generate and accelerate. I'll say sure. So accelerate is just a way to speed things up. I don't want to grab any nature units, really. Anymore. I mean, like, the crits are something. 1, 2, 3, 4. What do you do? Nearby minions get a permanent -2. These guys had 0 to begin with. The homunculus, I can't believe you even have attack anymore, man. What's up with that? Damage taken +1 for nearby adventurers. I mean, it's kind of nice with the fireball angle and the dull shadow ball, I think it's called. I'll say sure, just for curiosity's sake. I think I'm going to remove the crystal stinger at this point. I know it had, like, damage, but... See, those all took... They took 4. Every one of those took 4. Where's the mud monster? Whoa! He exploded. He exploded. Worm lair. Every 2 turns, gain a burst worm. There is obviously a build there, right? There's very obviously a build there. Oh, it doesn't copy the power. It's okay. Maybe that relic, that one relic, is it, deal 5 damage to all adventurers per 5 times fireballs dealt. Ooh. Interesting. I've got like a real mix between the fireball and the shadow ball kind of like synergies right now. It's not bad, but I feel like we could do better. Nope. Disagree. Remove the treasure, get 3 minions. Damage plus every 4 turns. All minions on the board get +1 this turn. 70% chance to get a Toxic Fog when a Murloc attack. That's a whole thing. I'm going to go for the command flag. Ooh. Wildman. Enable the cooldown ability of all Sun Shards, repeating twice per Sun Shard. Good God, I wish I had... I think I had 2 of those. It's obviously cool, but, like... Go for it, go for it! There's literally no synergy for it. I'm deep in a different build right now. I think we're too far in the run to be excited about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All damage taken -1. Ooh. It's kind of just a very, like, tanky, beefy kind of a thing. Who do I want to copy? Like, surely... Maybe I copy the Rot Blacksmith or the Succubus. Like, I thought that I would have a more obvious time that I wanted to copy somebody. But I haven't. So I'm just gonna... I'll take you there. 20, we're overflowing by, like, 1. Works for me. Where's the slime? He went in the corner. That ain't helpful. Another doll. Sure. 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Slime is in the corner once more. Okay. But yeah, if we can get even more accelerate and like these keep on buffing up everybody around them. Got 15 and it's critical. 50% chance to double the attack. Don't mind if I do. Oh, that poor man. That poor man. Remove all of our imps to do damage equal to the business. I mean, I certainly don't need the poison imp anymore. The fire imp still has play in it for now. Oh, come on. I know there's some cool stuff. When a minion's cooldown turns to 0, there's a 40% chance of gaining a permanent attack. That's fun. That's fun. We have a lot of things that do a lot of attacks. So that's very, very fun. Okay. Damage taken from down from demon minions. Okay. Oh, that counts. That counts as removing somebody close to him. It's good to know. I feel like I should remove the other Hydra at this point. I thought it would be fun and cool and neat. But I think it's probably... My guess is it's eating... No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay if it's eating the attacks. They're doing 66 damage. The second one's still doing quite a bit. It increases the chance that it's around these things that buff up in an AoE. Certainly don't need another one of those. We got empty space. We don't need to remove. It's... Wow. It's all good. 5 turns self-remove. I do wonder what the dolls are at now. 7 damage on one of those is actually pretty cool. This homunculus can absolutely go. But I have... I have so much empty space anyways. Giant rat does extra damage equal to the total quantity of removal and refresh. Wow. That is a build. It's not one we have anymore, really. Werewolf deals blood arrow damage to its target at once. I'll just go with the extra recruits, I suppose. Ah, it's another nature, though. Generate a battle cry. +1 damage to all minions this turn. I'm confused by battle cry. It's like, can it... I guess, can it stack? That would be something, I suppose. Max damage taken 7. It's a good thing we have the fireballs. Sandworm attack +2 permanently. Deal permanent AoE after 3 uses of the cooldown ability. That seems like a pretty worthwhile nature unit to take. Seems pretty worthwhile to me. Oh, he's not even out here. It's always interesting because you're like, you have a bunch of empty space, and then it gets to this part where there's no, you know, your units aren't even showing up anymore. But it's like, I don't want to start removing stuff because now... I could take that, but I'm not gonna. Now we have an empty, but we're gonna kill somebody, and then we'll add, and then we'll have to subtract later. It's all kind of funky. It's an interesting balance instead of just have 20, go. Extra chance for rare or legendaries. I could, but at this point I feel like I really want to find... Find something specific. Deal a Shadow Ball if a minion dealt combo on the board. Every 8 turns, get a Sacred Golem and an Epic Minion. That's kind of fun. Sacred Golem is just a useless minion. I don't think I have combo right now. There's the freaking werewolf too. But now I don't want him unless I take that ability that I didn't take. Okay, see right there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 on the board here, which means technically we want 17 minions. So I think the way we interact with that right now is just... I'll remove a little bit I don't want to remove a ton. This imp has got 10 damage on him. I'm going to remove this one. Okay, so we're at 19. We're still overflowing by 2, and I think that's just going to be fine. Ooh! That was a chunky hit. Gain a random epic minion and then self-remove. We're at limited space as is. I don't know if I love this, because these seem to be taking... Yeah, they take less damage from demon minions. 1 less from nature minions. That's fine. A flat 1 less, I don't really care about. Love it. Love it, love it. Do I need another doll? No. 20 we should be... Yeah, we got empties. Whoa! Click to remove this. To remove all normal quality. No. Remove the highest attack minion of normal quality. Deal damage to adventures equal to 4 times its attack. Nah. Gain refresh every blank turns. We're running out of time for that to matter. Generate 3 accelerate if there is a dragon egg, or, I mean... Every turn or once? I don't know if I have... I don't think I have any Death Blast. I'll tell you what. I'll get that in case if an egg shows up, that'll be like, I guess I'll take it. What is your deal? Boss generates a magic bubble at the start of the turn. All nearby minions get permanent -1 attack and then self-remove. I'm so glad I have 30 removals. No, I've been countered. HP up by 2 if nearby minions use cooldown abilities. Damage -1 from non-melee. This is... I hath been countered. That being said, I can probably be fine. They also do so much damage on their... Like, some of them do so much damage on their attacks now, too. You're already doing 12. You should do permanent AoE at this point. Yeah. Yeah. It's a bit spooky. I don't really want another doll anymore. We're 21. We're definitely overflowing. Let's remove the lowest attack doll we have. The blue devil we can keep. We definitely get rid of the bubble. Because the thing is, the dolls are also doing... Yeah, we have to keep in mind that they're doing their attack damage, and that's really high right now. Nope. Okay, we got double bubble. I mean, get rid of that garbage. One, two, three, four, five, six. We have an empty space, so we probably shouldn't have done that. Okay, we got actually an amazing attack off there. It was basically we were waiting for them to stand by our fools. We have that, like, combo do... Did we grab that? Yeah. Shadow Ball if somebody did combo. Works for me. Oh. Roast them. The treasury is now safe. It got kind of tight there. But still, it was not too difficult. I know some people are saying, game too easy. It's like, yes, but there are 20 Ascension levels. And I've heard as soon as you get past 10, it starts to get actually quite challenging. And I think we'll relish this beautiful time right now. 30% chance of attack -1 temporarily. Whenever a minion deals a combo or a crit. Interesting. So multi-strikes and stuff. But we'll keep that in mind. Like, that's not, that doesn't stop, like, spells or the poison or whatever. Gain 2 phantom swords on this level. So now we're at a point where we kind of have to pick and choose. I actually might just like the initial extra removal. We you know what? I didn't remove as much stuff. We'll say sure for next time. But, yeah, alas, that is that. That's going to do it here for today for Endgame of Devil. If you guys want more of this, if you'd be sad to see the series go, you got to let me know in the form of a comment down below. Likes and comments genuinely, you know, people ask and talk about it because it's true. It is the thing that pushes this video in the algorithm and thus makes it more likely that I actually do more. It is just true. If you like and comment, it does increase the chance that there's more videos of this. So, hey, thank you for watching. Check out the channel. Roguelike some more every single day, and I will see you next time. Bye.